Hi guys, Unboxing USA 1234 here. Today I'll be making a video I've been wanting to make for a long time. The video I'll be presenting to you today is on good versus bad knives. I will start off with the definition of good knives and bad knives. A good knife. A knife made from quality materials that will last through strenuous situations and will also keep an edge. A bad knife. A knife made from shoddy materials that will most likely break after short-term use and will not hold an edge. That is just my definition of both of them. You may have a different definition. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go on with the video, and here we go. Let's see. This video I feel is very important because the fact is people don't stick with the old saying quality versus quantity. Most people believe they're getting a better deal by buying the cheaper knife. That's not usually the case. Buying a cheaper knife will make you it'll make you eventually buy another one, because most cheap knives, they'll break within a few months and you have to buy another one. Eventually it'll cost you more than just buying one good knife. Some of the knives in this video today, they'll be called China knives. I like to refer to bad knives sometimes as China knives. One of the products I'm showing as one of the good knives is a China knife, but I'll explain to you why I like it in a few minutes. Anyway, so we'll start off with just your basic lock back folder. Now, I want you to pause this video for a moment, and I want you to tell me which one you believe is the best one of these two, and write it in the comment, and then we'll start and from there, and I'll tell you which one is the best and which one is the worst. These are both they appear to be about identical, probably on the video, but if you'll notice, this is very much slimmer. This is a very thick, hefty knife with a nice blade. This is actually a Buck 110. Buck makes an excellent knife. They're made in the United States of America. They got the nice wood and brass grip. Very good knife. They cost about $41 at Walmart. I'm gonna actually have to set the video camera down to open this one because it's so grainy when you open it. I couldn't do it with one hand, The tip is all it's my fault that it's flattened at the tip. But this knife is just made out of some very shoddy materials. It's a stainless Pakistan, very thin, very wobbly. Sometimes the lock doesn't work very well. It's really grainy when it opens and closes. These knives are just known to be pretty bad knives, and they'll actually go for in the upwards of $10. Whereas you just buy one of these, it'll last you forever. The Buck there's nothing to me that I really don't like about the Buck. They're just nice knives. Now these both use the same kind of thing. They're both put together by pins, and if you'll notice, the pins on this are much thicker, much bigger pins. On this, they're just little bitty thin pins. They're just these are pretty much just junk. This right here is one of the best knives I own besides my case collection. I don't count my cases, as pocket knives. Really, I just count them as collectibles. Anyway, next, the good knife in this situation is actually one that does not say a brand name on it. And now I want you to pause it. Tell me knife on top, knife on bottom. Which one is the best one? Play it, and we'll see if you're right. Both of these knives I got for about the same price. This one was used, and it was $6. If you'll notice, there are some fish scales and stuff on it because, I use this knife every day when I go fishing. And when I say every day, I mean every day I go fishing. This is put together really nice. It's got screws instead of pins, which is pretty neat. I don't come across those too much, and not like star screws, real screws, Phillips head screws. It's got a little place where you can put your keychain, but it's a little big for a keychain in my opinion. Liner lock. It is a little wobbly sometimes until you tighten it back up. Real easy to tighten. The only problem I've ever had with it is the blade just doesn't stay sharp. I can't really get it to stay sharp, but it's a lot better than this one. This is a knife I picked up for about $3. This one was $6. This one was $3. It's not half serrated like this one. It's actually really sharp, but it's made of some kind of. It says it's stainless. Oh no, it doesn't even say stainless. It says S-steel. I don't know if that's supposed to mean stainless or not, but it's obviously not stainless. It just looks like some kind of pot metal. It's really light compared to this one. This one probably weighs an ounce less than that one. It's got a nice little belt clip on it, but that really does not justify the low quality of this knife. It really doesn't at all. This one would just, I feel like I could snap this one in half, but unlike some people who make videos, I can't afford to snap it in half because $3 isn't nothing to me. And yes, it's going out, you know who you are. Anyway, so those are two of the more work knives, I would call them. Those are more or less just basic folders. These are more work knives to me. Next up is the tactical knife segment, and these are both made by the same company. Now I want you to pause the video, tell me top or bottom which one is the best quality. Alright, now we're back. If you chose this one, you are correct. Black stiletto. A real solid knife made out of full metal except for just a little bit of plastic covering on the grips. There's really no plastic parts. It's more or less rubber grips actually. With this, the entire thing is plastic. Almost every pin has fallen out of this, every little star screw actually. I've had to tape it back together. The back that was held together right here. Hang on just a minute. Sorry I don't have a tripod, but right there, that was that broke. So everything on this knife breaks. It's cool. I got them for the same price, I think. Like, well, close. That one's like 17. This one's like 21. This one opens up really slow. It's got a really cheap grip. This one is just one of the best things I have in my collection, in my opinion. Besides, you know, some of the Italian stilettos. You know, they're obviously better, but in spring assist, you know, these are obviously really awesome. This one's cool for a novelty or, you know, a shelf piece, but if you're really wanting a tactical knife, I'd go with this one. Just for the fact that it's made really well. It holds a really good edge, and this one I didn't mention, it also does not hold an edge hardly at all. Now this one, this one's bigger. That one's a little knife, but this one I feel like if I had to go to battle with a knife, I'd want this one because this one would just break on you. And as part of the other one, you know, this one will break in half as well if I was to want to, but like I said, I don't have the money to do that, and you know who you are. Anyway, alright. Well, thanks for watching. Remember to rate, subscribe, and comment to Unboxing USA 1234. I'll be doing some more videos pretty soon. I do an array of videos, so, you know, I'll have some different ones out. Thanks, guys.